welcome. So today I'm coming on with taking part in a collaboration being hosted by Lisa at Crafting Diva. She came up with the concept of getting together with some other crafters who I will link in the description box below, just to share some thoughts and inspiration on some autumn and Halloween crafting. Using September to do 2 videos showing autumn theme, and then in October to do 2 videos on Halloween theme. And so I'm actually doing a autumn swap, so I thought I would use this opportunity to sort of show you my process on how I get things together for making a swap. So maybe I thought that one might be a good idea. Basically, I've just recently reorganized all of my dies and I was able to write everything out in a notebook. So I had pages and pages and pages of dies, and then where to find those dies because I've categorized them and things. And that made it really super easy. So I ended up with a list, which as you can see was quite a long list. But it just meant that I wasn't sat thinking, oh, what should I do next, using dies and things that I haven't used or thought about using and things like that. So that was really useful for me, and I actually got a lot of die cutting done in I did 2 days of die cutting and it was all done. So that was really super quick for me. So I just wanted to share with you today those die cuts, and then I will obviously use them die cuts to make into a further project, and then I will obviously show that on a separate video once my swap partner has received, because I don't want to do too much of a spoiler. So these are just the raw form. So here I've just done lots of die cutting of some leaves. I did them some big ones, and I've actually gone for some different colors. So I'm actually using some of the the browns, and then I'm using this blue and purple. I've used this paper pad called Hello Pink Autumn. I got this from Cheryl Simone Craft Store. It's a Prima pad. And yeah, and I've really cut into it. So super happy about that. And I just thought mixing up a few different colours would be great. And it's some just some apples again in some different colours. And then these smaller leaves I added in the orange just to add a little something. And then purple, did I do it in purple? No, I didn't do it in purple. And then I made these little acorns as well. So some of the dies had these little cute acorns, and other dies had some larger acorns as well. So yeah. Oh, and mushrooms too. Mushrooms and pumpkins. Yeah. I really like how these turned out, these small ones. They're so easy for the layering and things. Super easy and quick to do. And I even made some flowers, which is not like me at all. I hate making flowers, but this die I absolutely love. It's like a 3-layer die. I just laid it up, and then I just squeezed it like this, and then I added these polystyrene balls that I got from some packaging from Delft. Put these polystyrene balls in my packaging, and then I just pulled them out like this, and I was super impressed with myself because I hate making flowers. So yeah, that's those. So they're the little bitty bit things. And then I made some fruit baskets. So here I have the apples. These do actually pull out. I didn't stick them down, so they are movable. I actually like moving around in the basket, just cute. I made some waffles. So really simple version of waffle. I like it's heart shaped. I made two, I don't know what these are called, pumpkin spice lattes, I guess, with the cream and the sticks. And I love this paper. That's from the paper pad. I made some of these boards. I don't know what they're called. I just keep calling them cheese boards. But I run the brown cardstock through my wood grain embossing folder first. And I just really like them. I just think they're kind of like rustic, which reminds me of like autumn. I made a couple of library cards, so I actually just used the paper as the library card there. So I just slide it back into there. Just made two, and like I say, these are all ready for decorating. I tried to make at least two of everything, so that I could play with one and then send one. A couple of banner pieces. I used the purple for the tassel. I didn't make them thick. I didn't add a straw or anything. Just kept them like embellishment flat. I made a couple of these bags. I made 4 in total because I really love these papers. I think they turned out really well with these papers. So all I do then is like you just fold along here, and that creates like a pocket. So I like that die, and I thought that went really well with the theme. I made a couple of pumpkins. So again, I used the colours, the purple, this like muted orange and this blue, and then just added the colour in the background, and they kind of look like plushes. I made a couple of animals. So I had this is a Sizzix squirrel, so I made 2 each. Like having a little conversation. They're really cute. So that's like the Sizzix one, which was really like a paper piece in these bits I'm just not in the mood for. And then these ones are like the doodle bug ones. So I've got like a chipmunk, which I think looks so cute. And my favorite, oh my god, this fox. I just love it. I did try and do it in the muted orange, but it just didn't look right, so I went for the stronger orange. Made a couple of acorns. This is using my new die that I recently got hold, and I did make a shaker, but I decided to not make a shaker with these ones this time. Do something a little bit different. I made some coffee, because people drink coffee and when it's cooler, I guess. So I made this type, which comes with like, you can swap and change everything, but this one has like the grooves. And then I opted not to put the straw in. There was a straw, but I opted not to use the straw. And then there's like this like Go Cup version that I decided to put like this jumper, which are really nice like size for embellishing. Some shakers that I did make, I made this pie into a shaker. I used some of the pumpkin sprinkles from the Shaker Club. Leslie did one that was like Halloweeny, blacks, oranges and whites, and it had the pumpkin sprinkles in. So I liked it to like put the pumpkin inside the pie, which I thought was really cool. I made a little bit of a memory decks, just like a little coffee pot. It's just a cute little size memory decks. I just want to play. I haven't played with that one yet. And then I did some like banner strips, so I just got some sewing. So I made like this type, and then I made like the fatter, thicker type, and then there's that one. So it's like the thicker and the thinner, like that. And I just, instead of gluing them, I sew them so that they still got like some bounce to them, but they lie flat. That makes sense. Oh, I did some more of this decorating. I recently got a metal shim, which has been a lifesaver. So I was able to cut out the like these intricate dies, and I had one sheet of gold left, and I really like this gold because it's like a matte gold. So I really like those for like layering, and I did the leaves as well. Just so pretty. I did go ahead and make some more biscuits, some foam biscuits, but I just chose to do them as one layer rather than bulking it up for two. Just a couple of biscuits, chocolate biscuits, and then I made this shaker coffee pot. Now this, it's got a die that comes to make it into a box, and I attempted and I hated every second of it. So I'm gonna have to figure that out, but I did keep this part, the shaker pot, and it comes with this bit that you can cut out coffee beans. So I did that, and I did them into the shaker, which I like. I cut in foam so they're static and they don't drop like all sprinkles, or they don't all fall to the bottom, so that's good. And then I made rosettes as well, so I used these using a die. So I did some big ones, really love how they turned out, and some medium size and some little small ones. And yeah, I don't often make rosettes because like my hands really hurt now, and but the die was so good. And then I also made some bows, which I had this bow for a while, and when I first made it I hated it because I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but I think I figured it out. I have double backed the bow part to make it sturdier, and I did use a thicker like card, the gold here, but I don't know, like, do they just look weird, or is it just me? They do look like ribbon bows, I guess. They're just, are they supposed to be that dimensional? I don't know. But I mean, they're nice. I'm not, I like them, I don't know if they're right. That's the problem. And then I decided to use the hoodie mini album die, which I haven't used yet, but I actually turned it into a card. So I've made it into a card base, so it'll stand up like that, which I thought was a bit different as well. So yeah, so that is everything that I have been making. Well, all the die cuts that I did over the past couple of days. So many, right? So yeah, let me know in the comments which was your favorite, and please do go and check out everyone else that's taken part in this collaboration. I love to see their process, be inspired, and I believe Lisa will probably do a hashtag. I don't know it yet, so I won't say it, but it will be in the description or in the title of this video. And yeah, so thanks very much. Take care, everyone. I will see you on the next video. Bye.